with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome to my show. We're live across the world, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, Twitter, and they're not the Alive Tonight, the SWR iHeartRadio, as well as Omni Studio. So welcome to the show. And how are you, Ellie? Did you have a good couple of days off last week, like I did?
Yeah.
Yep, it was good. You needed it, but you actually needed it this week, didn't you?
Yeah.
I just want to say happy birthday to Winnie tonight. I literally just came from a birthday party there, and actually just came straight from the party over to here, dropped off my dear friend Stabby to the train station, as well as said hello to everybody out there at Castle Hill. So thanks for joining us. Michelle, Leanne, Jacqueline, David, Anne-Marie, Alan, Sarah, and Tony, and Winnie's birthday. She's 21 again today. So happy birthday, Winnie. I hope you have a beautiful another year of another beautiful time of one more year to go. And I'll leave it there. Thank you. But let's say hello to everybody, or good evening to everybody, because I missed everybody last week. I had a few things, like just because we're mediums doesn't mean that our life is perfect sometimes. So we have people that we have around us that are suffering from past loved ones that have, people that have passed over, so they're past loved ones. So we need to be there for the family or for the friends that need us as well. And, we grieve as well, guys. So just because we're on air or we're mediums doesn't mean that we don't grieve either. So, and I'm human. But anyway, we'll leave it there, and let's say good evening to Alicia. Oh, Alicia has beat Michelle Coburn and Jewel Polglaze. I don't know what happened in 1 week, but Michelle Polglaze and Michelle Coburn and Jewel Polglaze is slipping at the moment there, Ellie. Can you believe it? They're in second and third place. Ellie's going, oh my God. Oh, I don't know about these two. I can't work under these conditions, girls. We've got Leona Sunday. Good evening. Sean Lakawatse. Good evening. Good day, everyone. Who else is there? Wendy Merce Martin's been with me for a long time as well. Viv Gills, good evening. Who else is there out there? Anita Singh, good evening. So if you'd like to have a free media reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Like I said, we're live across the world. I've helped many people around this universe to either relieve some stress from grief or relieve some stress from different things that are going on in their life. And I'm a real medium, a genuine medium. I don't use tarot cards. I don't need to. I have about 4,000 validations on my page, and I've got about probably, my God, Ellie, how many more would I have? Hundreds and thousands. I don't know. I've got a lot that I need to post up, actually, which I've got to get my act together, but I'm very busy. I do private readings as well, and that takes up a lot of my time too. So, and I work full time. But we also want to say good evening to Zaria, as well as Cheyenne, and everyone else is saying hello to everybody else on the page, which is really beautiful. So my page is Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air on Facebook. We stream live across 8 platforms when we go live every night. Sometimes it's 7, sometimes it's 6, depending if the other Facebook pages or YouTube or whatever else is behaving itself. I also want to say good evening to Tony. He's my MS friend, and I just want to say good evening. He's pretty much on every single show that I do as well, and his birthday is coming up. His 50th coming up early in October, so I will be attending that as well, which will be beautiful. Letitia Pottier, good evening. I'm already getting a itchy nose for someone. I'm going to find that person. Davina Armitage, good evening. So send your questions to my main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Ellie will try to direct you over. However, last time Ellie directed so many people over that they shut down her Facebook page. You got that back up and running now. So yeah, we learned our lesson, didn't we? So. She was more worried about your Instagram, weren't you? Yeah, more worried about her Instagram because it's connected. So, but yeah, that's the problem with Facebook. They don't shut down all the trolls and all the stalkers and everything like that, but they'll shut down all the people that are working and doing their job. So, never mind. We'll get there. Tracy Breakwell, good evening. So I've had a week off. I had last Sunday and last Monday off. I had a few things with some friends and family going on in the background that I needed to attend to. So that takes up my time, and which is very important to me. So I can feel spirit coming through already, and I already had this earlier in the car this afternoon, and I had a heart attack in the car, and one of my friends is going, "What's wrong? You all right?" And I'm going, "No, it's not me, it's just spirit." And it was really, really bizarre. So I could actually feel my heart actually going really, really crazy, and it wasn't me because I was totally perfectly normal before I started. So, but it's a Sunday night, and can you believe, Ellie, how quick this time is going by? It's unbelievable. Unbelievable how fast the time is going. But anyway, let's go. So Spirit, what do we have here? Who do we want to stop at? So we've got gorgeous Lesley, Ellie, and Spirit. Thank you, Anita Singh. Viv Gills, we've already said you. I've got to go down to the bottom of the page here. So who are we going to go with tonight? Natalie Carl. Hi, guys. Hi. Everybody's just coming onto the page now. So I would very much appreciate a general reading, please, and thank you if you feel drawn. Anita Singh. So let's start with Anita. Very polite. And my spirit always loves that. It just, I don't know, for some reason he just gets his back up and people don't even have any manners at all. It's like they're dictating to me to do it. And I think, oh, the spirit goes, yep, no, not doing that one. So what do we have for Anita? Now I have in my left shin or near the outside of my leg, like past the calf area on the outside of the leg, kind of like aching and paining. I don't know if that's me from sitting on this chair so high, but I also get 14 around you, 5 in the month of May, and also 17, so 8 and August. So I do feel like that August was a significant month for you, and I also feel like there's issues around breathing with somebody around you as well. So and I feel like this is a male, and it's a very, very strong energy because he's saying to me that there was issues with the breath and the breathing of this man, and it's like like this, and he couldn't talk when he was breathing as well. If that's not you, then Anita, that's going to be around Natalie Carl or Michelle Coben or Trish or Dawn there that's posted the similar question to you around that where you posted your one. But I do feel like this was a breathing issue with the male, and he's got dark hair. All the dark hair males always come to me. Dark hair, and he had a bit of a belly. It looked like he wore either a white singlet, like the old-fashioned, what do they call them? Like, you know, like they used to wear the stubby shorts and used to wear the white singlet as well. But I see like the white singlet. And he wasn't into fitness or anything like that. He's saying, I was just a dude. I was just a person that used to have to do what I had to do, he said. He said, just to make ends meet. Ends meet. He keeps saying everything was just to make ends meet. And he's also saying, look, I just heard the word Mario or Martin, Mario, Marin. It starts with an M. Marin. Maria. Oh, look, I'm not sure. I just heard an M name. So I'll leave it at that for the M name, but I'm also getting a number 14. Yeah, I've already said 14. Definitely number 14 around you, 5 or the month of May. So whatever that means to you, it's just a mini reading, but whatever that means to you, I feel like May was also a significant time. Birthdays, anniversaries, memorials as well. So looking forward for you, October this year. Save the pennies because I can see the money bags coming up. So when they show me the pockets being pulled out of the pants, and then they're pulled up and they're empty and they're being filled up like money bags, you know, like the old-fashioned money bags. That's what I'm feeling. And this is going to be around October into November. So look forward to October into November. You're saying, yep, nah, can't be. But you need to manifest this as well. You need to help your spirit along. They're also showing me shadows on my right, which is a theme for me. And they're showing me that you are similar to me, but you don't really know it. So you get that knowing sense. You get that feeling of knowing what's going on before it even happens. And you kind of like going, wow, how's this working? What's going on? They're also showing me a cold room in your home. So do you have a room that's colder than normal in the house, and that like nobody kind of ventures in there, or if they do, they're in kind of like a not a foul mood, but they're in a lower vibrational mood. This is because there's spirit in that room, and it's a negative energy. And I feel like this is hovering around the house. It's like it's hovering up the hallway. Do you hear either footsteps or noises that are unusual noises at different times when you're by yourself? And it looks like the floor, it sounds like the floor is creaking or making a weird noise. clicking bones. They're quite funny, this spirit, but anyway. But you need to get it out of the home. I feel like this is just a negative energy. It just needs to go. Like, look, I always say that ghosts are not pets. You don't bring them into the home. You don't keep them into the home and keep them there as pets, because they really don't belong there. They're just lost souls. That's how I see them. And, everyone says, oh, they're not hurting me. They're not doing this, not doing that. Meanwhile, in the background, all your communication's breaking down with your partner, or this is general. I'm just saying this out loud, general, for people to understand it, that communication's breaking down. The children are fighting more. The people are not sleeping. You're being woken up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning when you shouldn't be, just from being nudged or something like that. So this is like the energy. This is what they do. And then you think that they're not doing anything. Well, they actually are. It's not actually not actually meant to be for your family or your home, but this is what they're doing in the background. So you need to acknowledge that spirit and send it off. Get rid of it. It's not welcome there. And that's why you need to treat it as well, because it's a lost soul. It doesn't belong there. You need to let it go to where it's supposed to rest and find peace. But I'll leave that there. If you've got any validation, guys, just type in capitals on the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, type in capitals validation, and then post it up on this main page, and Ellie will pick it up from there. Over to you there, Miss Ellie. You haven't got anything? Okay, fair enough. I thought she was looking at me to she was looking at me to do.
I was looking at you so you
wouldn't get a shop. She didn't know how loud it was. It wasn't too loud. It was actually, could go down a little bit. Oh, lucky, because you would have jumped me through the roof. But yes, the first time Ellie did that, I nearly hit the roof. So let's keep going. Let's see what else we got here. So Angela Foot, good evening. My iPad is not working. I don't know why. For some reason, the screen gets stuck on this. There we go. Dawn Nash, good evening. Good to hear you again. Do you have any messages? What do we got for Dawn? Now, I feel a lot of anxiety around you, Dawn, and I'm also getting pain in the right side. I feel like this is appendix side. Have you had a male that's had appendix or had issues or pain on the right side? Or who's that around you? If that's not you, it's going to be Sharon Jordan Vigils or Rosie Salerno, somewhere around there, Renee Fury, somewhere around there, because I just feel like this is a male that's had issues either with appendix or something, or even been stabbed on the right side. So or hit or broken rib. I don't feel like this is broken ribs. I thought it might have been broken ribs, but it's not. This is actually like a deep pain, and it's above the hip bone, so it can't be the hip. But I'm also getting number 9 around you in September. And I also feel like October. So September into October this year is definitely having changes. Already the 555, I'm seeing lots of good stuff coming up for you at the end of October. So end of October, communication is going to rise as well, because I just see the arrow pointing up, and I also just see communication in words. Just trying to write this down as quick as I can talk with spirit. So wow, but the anxiety is quite high with you. I feel like this is a monetary thing as well. And it's like, I feel like this is a relationship thing around people. And also, it's like you don't know which direction to go. There's 2 paths to go, but you still even don't know which direction to go. So I get the feeling just to hang on and hold on to the fence at the moment. So just sit on the fence and pull back the reins and zip it up. It's like saying, If you quieten down, you're going to see everything, because you're right. You're too high up at the moment with all the emotions and everything. And when you bring yourself down to a level that is a little bit more stable and feet on the ground, then you're going to feel a lot better about this. And because you've got to pull back the reins. It's like, okay, I know what's going on. I can't fix the problem, but I need to pull back the reins so I can actually look from the outside in and take it from there. But I'll leave that there. If you've got any validation, guys, then send them through. We are here every Sunday night from 8 till 10 and every Monday night from 8 till 10 as well, but not on this station, on another station. And if I've missed your question, then repost it again, please. So that would be really, really cool. So Rosie Salerno, oh, okay, my husband broke 9 ribs. Right, but this one, look, I said I don't feel like this is a ribs. I feel like this is either appendix. This felt like more of an organ thing, more of an organ pain there, Rosie. But like either a stabbing on the side or someone's injured themselves or been hit or appendix, something like that on that right side there. It was quite low towards the hip. And I'll leave that there. Okay. So we're here, like I said, every Sunday night from 8 till 10. If you've got a question, I would love to answer it for you. Good evening, Mr. Troy. Renee Fury, I feel I have spirits in my home. Then you need to remove them out of your home if that's the case there, Renee. Because they, like I said, they're not pets. We need to get them out. We need to make sure that they're moving on because they get stuck in there. And it's like, you know, when you see how can I explain a dog just spinning in circles when they get excited or spinning backwards or whatever, or just walking around, you know, that's what I see. I see an animal like a ghost, spinning in circles, just going around in circles like they're confused. They don't know which way to go because they're lost. They're lost in that soul. They're lost in that realm of that place or wherever it is. So they need to move on, and you need to help them move on. It's kind of, you know, it's kind of cruel, or it's not actually cruel. It's actually kind of sad that people think that they're there, you know, and I keep saying it, they're not pets. Let's put it that way. Okay. So send your questions to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Ellie, could you do me a favor? Could you grab a wipe or something like that for my screen? Because my screen's not moving at all and I can't see the question. I'm trying to move my screen and sure as ever, but for some reason, yeah, it's just getting stuck. I think it's my screen. I cleaned it the other day, but it's not doing anything and I can't see my questions. My daughter has colitis. Yeah, this is not for you there, Rosie. That was for Dawn Nash. So sometimes we can't make everything fit, lovey. But if it's if whatever I've said about that last reading, if that most of it relates to you, then that might be your daughter or someone from Spirit bringing that through for me. But I don't feel like that's for you at the moment. Thank you. I'd like to take it, but I don't think. Thanks, Ellie. That I don't think. Hello, we've got it. There we go. Thank you. For some reason, my screen gets really sticky. Anita Singh's got a validation there, Ellie, but when she comes back, get organised.
Yes, I have got it.
Oh, got it. Okay, beautiful.
She's got 2 validations.
Oh, cool.
So Anita Singh said, "Thank you, Lesley. I appreciate you in spirit. I'm not sure about the male. My father passed away when I was too young to know him, and I know he used to wear singlets and stubby shorts. He passed from a gaming accident. But I don't know how much about him, so I'm not sure. I do have lung issues myself, but again, in regards to the male, I'm not sure.
It sounds like her father. 100% it's her father if he's got shorts and the white T-shirt, a singlet, like I said."
She said, "My 13-year-old left to go live with her father in August, and she hasn't spoken to me since leaving. I have had an annoying pain like a bruise just below my knee. Doctor says it's possible inflammation in the vein."
Sounds like it. Yeah, it feels a bit painful.
Then she also said, "I was not aware of a spirit in my home, but I do see shadows, and I do know I am very intuitive and tend to run with my gut feeling a lot, but I will be telling the spirit it's not welcome. Thank you again."
Yeah, right. Wow. So yes, you just got to get that spirit out of the house, guys. Like I said, I keep saying it, they're not pets. They are lost souls to me. That's my opinion. Some other psychics might say it different, but I'm black and white. I'm the black and white one. I'm the one that doesn't do the BS for you guys. I'll just tell you straight. And that's where it's just different for me. I just know that they're lost souls in the property. But I'm getting hot in here. It was actually really cool in here before, but now that spirit's in here, it gets really warm for me. And it's not me. I know it's just the energy that comes in through the room. So, all right, where are we up to here? So if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Someone just sent me a message about their son and I just missed it. Who was that? Letitia Potter, was it? Let me have a look. They're concerned about my son, please, Lesley. Okay. Yeah. Why am I getting sore neck and sore, like really, really sore, just back, shoulders and everything around you there, Letitia? I'm also getting the anxiety around you. I know that sounds very general after that what you just said about your son, but I also feel like that this is just a change of time for you and changing and you getting used to what's going on around you. It's like second nature now for your son, but I do feel like that your son is testing the waters with everything. Testing the waters. I do feel like that things are going to be okay with him. It's just a matter of being patient and time. Does this son have like dark brown eyes, like deep dark brown eyes? Because I feel like, and I've also still got that pain on my right hand side again. So whatever's going on around your son with the right hand side of his body, and also like just between the hip bone and the rib cage, I feel like this is another organ in the organs there. Right side, like maybe liver or like appendix. Now, I don't even have an appendix anymore because I had appendicitis cancer, so I don't even have appendix anymore. So it's not my appendix, unless it comes back as a ghost. I don't think so, but anyway. I'm also getting 19 around you. 1 and 9 is 10 in the month of October. So, and also 1 or January. So going forward, I feel like January is where everything is going to shift gears and do a big backflip. Okay, so look forward to that. So backflip in January. And the spirit keeps saying, bashing me in the head here and saying, you don't like change, you don't like change. And I'm saying, well, the change is coming. So, and this is what's going on with you at the moment, is that you're not used to what the changes are around you, and it's feeling very like it's like you're a fish out of water. So when you become, a bit more, what is the word? Not even grounded. It's a bit more stable with the environment, what's going on around you. And another thing too is the pull back. I just heard zippity zip for you as well. Just pull back and just observe, because everything's going to fall into place. But if you keep on interrupting the place of the falling into place, it's not going to fall into place. Does that make sense? So you need to pull back. It's like everybody's quite anxious around you at the moment. And I feel like this is because of not just you, not just everyone else. It's just the environment around you. It's like all the communications, like earthquakes there. Is that correct? Or I don't know where you live, but why did I hear earthquake around you? Is that just because Spirit wants to dramatize to me what's going on in your home, or has there been an earthquake around you? Because I feel like 6.4, 6.8. Why am I getting that? That's crazy. I've never ever had an earthquake before, but I'm going to say what I get. So I don't know if this is coming up, because of some of my long-term followers would know, and they would quote me as well, that I've said shark attacks before. I couldn't even remember a shark attack or anything like that. And then I get told 2 weeks later, yes, Lesley, you were right, there's a shark attack the next couple of days after. And I go, wow, can't even remember it. But that's what happens with me. But yes, I get, like, I don't know if this is, I'm feeling the earthquake around in your home. It's like treading on eggshells. Everything's upside down. Everything feels like an earthquake. Everything just feels like something's erupted or it's about to erupt. But you need to pull back so that things don't erupt and let the path settle. Let everything just settle down. The more you push and pull with things with your son, the more it's going to cause havoc for you. So you need to pull back and you just need to observe what's going on at the moment. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. Over to you then, Miss Ellie, if we've got anything else.
Yes, I do. Dawn Nash said, validation, my friend and I both have pain in the right side, and you were right about short of money, and I also... Right about the what, sorry? Right about the short of money.
Oh, short of money, there's the money there.
And I also have to learn to keep my mouth shut. I do have a little battles. Thanks so much for all you do. I love my son. He was born in October and my daughter passed in October.
Oh, that's really, really sad. Yeah, that's really sad. It's, oh gosh, I could not ever imagine. I just had a dear friend of mine, her son has passed over, and it was, I don't know the whole story, but it's extremely sad. And as much as we love our children and we're parents and things like that, there's nothing worse than losing your child before you go, so I just couldn't imagine it. It would just be horrendous. Anyway, she said Letitia Potier said he plays rugby. Okay, that's probably why he's got injuries on that side. So normally with people that play, There was a test that we used to do when we used to teach, and it's a weird name, and I can never remember the name. And we would do this test, a 1-minute test on people, and we could tell which side they would get injured on it. And we were accurate every time, not because I was psychic, but every time, because it was just the way that the mind would actually subconsciously protect one side of the body. It was pretty cool. But I'll leave that there. So we've got did you do that? That was the validation from Dawn Nash, Ellie? Yeah, okay. Yeah, sorry. Sometimes I can't remember what I've done because I'm in flight with spirit. It's crazy. And yet I got to this far. Rosie, she said, yes, you are always right, Leslie. Thank you. Where I live, there are earthquakes and wildfires around. Wow, there you go. Because I do feel like there's an earthquake coming, Rosie. Look, I literally wrote that there. I wrote that there, earthquake, and I wrote 6.4, 6.8, whatever that means. I don't even know anything about the weather other than it rains and it's sunny and it storms and that's it. So please be careful. I just feel like there's one coming. I don't know. I just got this thing with earthquake. I don't know if it's because of the interruptions in your home or there's one coming, but I just need to say it. But Spirit made me write 6.4 and 6.8. So there you go. Well, it's not here in Australia. Thank God for that. Look, I always have a high respect for Mother Nature, that's for sure, because the Mother Nature is very powerful. And that's really sad, Rosie. I lost my son 4 years ago, 3 days before his 27th birthday. Oh, lovey. Yeah, that's really, really sad. It's just, I just couldn't imagine the pain and the sorrow that you went through. Anyway. Yeah, but they're always around us. There's no questions about it. They're always around you. They're everywhere. They don't hang around me, that's for sure. They only come hanging around me when they want to talk to you. And sometimes I can't even go to the grocery store. I can't go anywhere without spirit, or I have to ring someone up and say, hey, like one of my dear friends, I rang him up a few months ago and I said, what's going on? I said, I feel like I had to call you because I saw you on the phone. And I saw the horror in your face, like the disappointment, the sadness and sorrow in your face, like, wow. So, but yeah, and I've got my dear friend, I have spirit. I've got one of my beautiful dear friends, Johnny Galliani, and his sister. They stalk me like crazy. They love me, and he sends me all these funny messages when I come on my live. Hi, Johnny. Thank you. Still need to put you in a headlock, but anyway. Who else have we got here? Rosie Salerno, she says, you handle it well. What do I handle well? Ellie, I forgot. Let's keep going. What do we got here? Okay, they're all saying good evening to each other. Deborah Ellis, good evening. I'm in Adelaide. Yes. Tell me where you're from, guys. Suburb, state, country, county. I love to know who I'm helping around the world. I say good evening again to my beautiful friends up in Castle Hill, Winnie's birthday, and all of the Allens and the Anne-Maries, the Michelles, Sarah, Leanne, David, Jacqueline. Who else is there? The Stabbies, the Margarets, and the Graces, and the Robs, and everyone up there, and the John Gallianis. I'm just looking here. Yeah. Anyway, we'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Radio SWR 99.9 FM. How long have I got? How long have I got?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. I'll just go and grab my tea. I need a drink. What kind of thing did you grab for the screen? It's still not doing properly.
You've already got it. Gambling Help has proven tools and services that have helped thousands of people just like you get their lives back on track. Contact us free on 1-800-858-858 or visit gamblinghelp.nsw.gov.au. You're stronger than you think.
Needing to learn English, get job ready, upskill, or change careers? Study with Macquarie Community College and get the skills you need to get the job you want. Courses enrolling now in English language, job-ready skills, hospitality, aged and disability care, childcare, computer and business skills. Macquarie Community College is a not-for-profit registered training organisation that provides quality, fee-free and subsidised training funded by New South Wales Government and subject to eligibility criteria
Stupid screen.
RTO
Just going to wipe my screen, guys, because for some reason it keeps on getting stuck. I might even have to take it out of the case. It's wiping. Might as well do this one too.
And don't get him started about
Whoops.
garden beds. Did you say garden beds?
Oh, maybe I did that worse. 40 seconds. There we go. Oh, that looks a bit better.
The same passion as Adam. Franchising opportunities are elevated.
Just check out koalalandscapes.com.au, station sponsor. Are you a business owner or operator working in the Blacktown community? Then the Greater Blacktown Business Chamber is the place you need to be. A not-for-profit organisation that supports businesses
How long?
through networking, education and growth.
20 seconds. Got that 2 minutes just far out, flies by.
The Greater Blacktown Business Chamber will help you get connected, stay informed and build your business profile in Western Sydney. For more information or to become a member, visit the Greater Blacktown Business Chamber website. This
is SWR
99.9.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero. And welcome back to my show. We're live across the world, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, Twitter, as well as iHeartRadio and Omni Studio. And if you'd like to have a free meeting reading, you need to come over to that main page on Facebook, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air, and post up your question. If spirit is drawn to you through me, then I will read out your question and then I will answer it without any cards. This is my desk, guys. So look, nothing, just a piece of paper or just my pad and my pen. My pen with my name on it, actually. One of my followers made them for me, which was really cool. So we've got a validation from Letitia Pottier. We said that one?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
So Letitia said, yes, I've got a lot of stress, depression, and anxiety. My son has a dislocated shoulder.
Surgery from rugby. Yeah.
Surgery and rugby.
Wow. Yes. And that's really, really a nasty thing to have for the shoulder as well there, Lovey, because it takes a fair bit of time to get back to normal. Lots and lots of physio, that's for sure. So let's keep going. Right. Sometimes I have to read the questions. If most of the time I just read straight when I see the question, but sometimes I just get this feeling I have to read it before I say it on air, because otherwise I'll get into some trouble. Rosie, both. Thank you, Leslie. Oh, thank you, Rosie. Nicole Ann, good morning, spirit. So we don't say morning. So words are spells. That's why it was called spelling. Good evening or good day or hi, not morning. So morning there, Nicole Ann. So have a little think about that one. So since August 13, I have been off work. Environment has pushed me to take sick leave. What's that? I have been off work. Environment has pushed me to take sick leave. I'm looking for some guidance. Will things get better? No, I don't feel like this is. Why am I feeling like everyone is judging me? Thanks for your support. So I don't feel like that the environment is going to get any better there, Lovey. I just feel like that it's time for change for you. So sometimes when the going gets tough, the tough need to get going. And this is your time for you. And this is where you need to be. So spirit will always, and I've said this 1,000,000 times on my shows, that spirit will always and forever make things as difficult as possible if you're in the wrong path. So this is what's happening as well. So if it keeps on getting worse and worse and worse, and you're feeling like everyone's judging you, or you're feeling like that everything is just pushed your self-esteem down, well, then it's probably correct with what you're feeling, because the spirit is pushing you out of this realm so you can get into a better part of a better path, so that your soul can actually survive what's going on around you, if that makes sense. It's like it's time for change. I just hear change. Tell her change. And this is going to be after December, but I do feel, even though December is Christmas time, I do feel like that after December is going to be much better. And I'm also getting pain. I feel like someone's just either broken my jaw, I can't talk, or what's going on with this side of the face. So I feel like something's not right with the right side of the face, around the jaw, where the jaw where the jaw actually connects. Do you grind your teeth? Jaw connection or grinding teeth or something. So I feel like just in here, the jaw is, oh man, I can hardly talk. I feel like I can hardly talk. I'm going to tell Spirit, take it away. What is with the mouth? Did somebody have either braces and it's pulling too tight? Because I feel like my jaw is just like in a vice. That's what I'm feeling at the moment. So something like braces and I've never had braces. Well, I kind of did, but didn't have braces, if that makes sense. But braces or the jaw, especially the right side, something's not right with the right side of the mouth. And I feel like there's either grinding teeth or you might have to wear a splint when you go to bed so you don't grind your teeth. They also give me pain in my back and my neck and back pain. And this has been there for some time. And I feel like the shoulders are just really rotated forward. It's like a hunchback kind of thing, but we need to get you upright. So shoulders up, back and down. And I'm also getting number 14 around you as well, 5 in the month of May. 16 as well, 7 in the month of July. So you've got 14, 5 or May, 16, 7 or July. And I feel like July this year was just the test of time for you as well. But don't look so. I'm pausing here because I'm getting a lot of messages. But what I want to say in general for you is that don't think about all the things of what people are saying about you and judging you and whatever. If you're doing the right thing in your role, if you're doing the right thing going forward, if everything is okay on the side that the path that you're walking or whatever you're doing, then you can rest your soul in that, if that makes sense as well. Because if you're doing the wrong thing, then everything will start to flip. Everything will start to go upside down for you. And it sounds like it is, but I don't feel like that you're doing anything wrong. I feel like there's people around you, but you're allowing it to happen. So whatever anybody thinks of you, it's none of your business. It's their problem, whatever they think of you. So put your head up high and keep walking in when you return. Keep walking in as if nothing's happened, and you can go through that day with a smile on your face. Just ignore what's going on around you, because some people are just nasty in this world. And I'll leave that there. Okay, what else have we got here? If you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. We've got Michael Draper from Riverstone in Sydney. We've got Letitia Potcher from South Africa and Durban. We've also got Aberdeen SD liked and shared. So Cassandra Beck, where's Aberdeen SD? Where would that be, Ellie? South Dakota. I'm getting better at this
You're getting better than me. That was spot on.
Was it? Oh my gosh, I don't believe it. I just heard South Dakota say it quick before Ellie does. She's laughing. Glennis Lacey, sometimes it gets moisture yeah, of course. So my screen is working better now. I actually got the old spray out in the kitchen there and put on some paper and fixed up my screen. So sometimes it doesn't move. I missed you last week and all the lovely people on this page where we join on a Sunday and a Monday. Thank you, Glennis. It's beautiful. Yeah, we need breaks as well, you know. So I go, like my life, if you were to keep up with me, you'd be all exhausted, because my life is so busy, honestly. I don't have one speck of my weekend free. It's always occupied with something. I don't sit still. Paul Will, hi Lesley, I would love any insight to the next 3 months, please. Love your wisdom, would be appreciated. Thank you kindly. So Paul, how about I go over to the next page for you, Paul? So tonight, guys, is show number 453 for all the nights that I've been on. And also we've done, 98 shows on a Sunday evening. So that's a lot of live shows. So 453 live shows. Tomorrow night it'll be 454 live shows. That's a long time, isn't it, Ellie? Ellie's been with me for 2.5 years now. Kicking along, hey? Paul Will. What do we get for Paul Will, Spirit? So next 3 months. Now, for some reason, Paul, I also get for you the nasal or like mucus running down the back of the throat, like sinus or hay fever, or somebody like sneezing. Do you get the sinus and hay fever as well? Or who's that around you? I feel like this is also a male. And also, they're showing me, they're saying he's got all dry lips. He's saying, like you, Spaliviero, because my lips are very dry at the moment. So I feel like there's cracks in the lips here, which usually means a deficiency in the vitamin B when we used to teach it. So it's B1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to the middle, or it was the other way. I can't remember. I always get that one mixed up. But from the middle of the lip to the side, I think it was either B1 to 6. Yes, that's right, because I remember one of my friends had the B6. So 1 to 6, so that's what you're deficient in. I feel like that's another issue as well. So for me, for you, I feel like this is a health reading for you. So this is just your time to get everything up to speed, because I feel like you don't like doctors. Who does? Don't like doctors, don't like anything like that. Now, did you also have issues with your right leg, like the lower part of the right leg? Was that ever broken or fractured or shin splint? Because I feel pain there. Pain, or it was broken. And it's like, it's just like underneath the knee, but into the ankle kind of area. Underneath the knee. So it's like, yeah, the whole bottom of the right leg. Let's put it that way. It was at the top of my knee, underneath the knee, and then it went straight down to my ankle. So I couldn't tell which was which then for a second. So broken or sprained. And do you do some form of sport or something like that with regards to running? Because I don't know why I seen somebody around you that's actually quite fit, or if that's not you, it's quite fit and a young male, and they also like to do the running. That gives them changes their mindset with their mental health, not with mental health. I'm not saying they've got mental health, but mindset for keeping mental health away, if that makes sense. So I'm also getting 11 around you as well. So this November, birthdays, anniversaries, memorials, lots of stuff coming up for you in November and December. So December, phone calls. So this is the time for you to actually start to pull back the reins for yourself and then make the phone calls that you haven't been able to make in the last few months. And this is really, really important for you, because I feel like that someone needs a welfare check, okay? And I feel like this is a young male. So definitely phone call, young male around you. Phone call, check in. I'm also getting issues around the lower abdomen area here. Did you have issues with the lower abdomen, or somebody else around, like what's it called? Like a hernia, or who's that? Was that an elderly male around you that had a hernia on the right side of his stomach, just underneath the belly button? Elderly male. Because I feel like this male had issues with that there, and I feel like this was from like even into the bowel, like something wasn't right in the bowel area. Was that you? This is a reading for you, Paul, on your health, because I don't feel like that your health is at A1 at the moment. I feel like there's issues with you thinking too much into things, and really knocking yourself around, okay? So it's time for change for you as well, and this is all about your health. So from this point forward, between now and the next 3 months, it's time for you to get everything on track. I want you to get your bloods done, once you get whatever's going on around you to get sorted. It's like you need to get into first gear. You haven't been in first gear for a long time. It's like you're just in automatic mode, fluffing around, just hovering around, just doing little things here and there and just getting by. And this is not the right time for you to be doing that. It's time for you to get buckled down and get into your life properly. So, and look after yourself. So it's time for change for the health. That's what I'm hearing for you, and I'll leave that there. Thank you. Any other validations there, Miss Ellie? Not yet. Okay, I got Dom Nicholson. Any messages for me, please? Things have been tough for me for a long time, and now I'm slowly seeing the light of my hard work I put in. Thank you, liked and shared and hearted. Love that, hearted. How cute. All the way from Auckland. Thanks, Dom. Wow. I like it when I help people around the world. I think it's really cool. So just one thing that I really want to say, Dom, is and just, sorry, 1 second, go back to Paul Will, just if you'd like to validate any of that, just type in capitals validation and just post it back up on the same page where you put the question so that we can read it out here. So Dom Nicholson, when you write your stuff, and then when you actually talk out loud or think or anything like that, the universe and your spirit is always listening. It's like the universe over here, and then your spirit here. And then when you say things like, things have been tough for me for a long time. So they connect together. These spirit, the universe and your spirit connects together, and they say, oh, Dom Nicholson only wants things to be tough for a long time. So let's deliver that, because they only know one word, which is yes. So if you say, I can't afford this, I can't afford that, I'll get by till next week. What happens? You just get by till next week, because the universe only knows yes. If you want something, you need to manifest it properly, and you're not doing it. So you're confusing everything. And this sounds crazy. I know you're not going to believe it until you test the waters. I've tested it. A lot of people on here have tested it. But for you, for manifesting what you want and to change things, you're never going to change anything, because you continually say, things have been tough for me for a long time. So what does spirit do and what does the universe do? Is they go, I don't know anything but literal, which means if you say, I want this or I want that, they're still going to give it to you. Doesn't matter what you say, they're going to deliver, because you're confusing what you want. It's like we call it limiting belief. So when you have a limiting belief about what you're saying, and you really want something else, but you're not saying what you want, then spirit will just keep delivering exactly what you don't want. It's like I can say, I don't want the tomorrow to rain, and sure as ever, what'll happen? Tomorrow it'll rain. I don't want tomorrow. I want tomorrow to be sunny. So what is it? What has happened? I want tomorrow. It'll be sunny tomorrow. For example, it's probably not the case with the weather lately, but that's just a little, basic example. So you need to manifest exactly what you want. And I haven't said this for a while, but go to YouTube, look up The Secret Full Movie on YouTube. It's about 120 minutes long. And I highly, highly recommend. I can't stress it enough. I've been saying it for 453 live shows. And tomorrow night I'll say it for 454 live shows, that you need to go watch The Secret Full Movie, because it will change your life. Not it's going to, it will. It's absolutely brilliant. It's all about the laws of attraction and what you need to attract to yourself, because I feel like you're a spiritual person, but you don't know which way to turn with it. You're not in the right path with it. Your soul's not in the right direction. That's why things have been hard for you. He says, I'm so slowly seeing the light of my hard work I've put in. So imagine if you put all that hard work in and it manifested really quickly, because you were manifesting it with it. Okay, so it's like you're not working in sync. It's like you're running a race with someone, and you're in a relay, and you've got the baton, and the person's trying to pass you the baton, but your hand is missing, and your hand's all over the place, and they can't actually give it to you because you're not in the right lane. Okay, so you need to get in the right lane. Once you're in the right lane, the baton will be passed to you properly, and that's when everything will flourish. And I don't see this changing unless you change your mindset about how you deliver what you're saying and what you're doing and what you're feeling and thinking. I don't see this changing for a couple of years. Like they're saying to me 1 to 2 years later, because you're not going to get what I'm saying here. It's a shame. I really, really want you to go and watch that Secret Full movie there, Dom. It's honestly going to change your life. And I do feel like that things are going to change with your business still slowly. And this is going to be after February, you're going to get it. You man, I tell you what. So I'm also getting number 25 for you. 2 and 5 is 7. Bless you. And the month bless you. And the month of July. So what is 25, 7, or the month of July? I'm also getting just August as well. Just playing out August for you as well. But I do feel like that your hard work will pay off. And this is going to be after February, because things are going to shift in gears for you, okay? So you're kind of like at here now on a plain horizontal plane. As soon as you change that mindset and you put it into the universe and to your spirit, it's going to shift gears, and you're going to be like 15, 20% by December. So hold on, because you're going to be on a little rocket. It's going to be very good for you, and I'm really looking forward to it, actually. Spirit's saying to me he'll get it sooner or later. Okay, righto. But I'll leave that there. What else have we got here? Okay, so we've done Dom, we've done If you've got a question, then come over to the main page, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. Yes, Michelle Lambert, she said that's a lot of reading. So yes, imagine on my radio shows, we could probably do anywhere between 20 and 30, sometimes 35 readings in 2 hours, mini readings, and that times that by, the 450 4 live shows and times that by 2, because that's 2 hours. And there you go. You'll see how many. You'll see exactly how many readings I've done. And that's without cards. So back over to you then, Miss Ellie. It looks like Paul Wills posted up a big meaty validation there.
Yes. So Paul Wills said, yes, had a broken ankle years ago,
Oh.
still have pain.
Wow.
Also had a knee operation as well.
That's why I had, that's why my knee was sore, and then it shifted to my ankle, and then it shifted back to my knee, and I couldn't work. I'm thinking maybe he's broken his leg. Wow.
Then he said, young male that runs is my son who goes to the gym
Oh,
3
good on
days a
him.
week with his support worker for his ASD and ADHD.
Wow.
My wife is the fit one who works out every day. I also had a hernia operation. That's the abdominal pain. My liver is also not great. You were on point with everything. 100% got everything that's happening. Big
Wow.
thank you. It's appreciated.
Wow, Paul, yes, 100%. So that I'm just getting this strong feeling too, Paul. The pain that you've got could potentially be arthritis, but I feel like this is just like a dull ache in the leg because there's like really tight muscles or something's pulling in the wrong. Look, I'm a massage therapist as well. I'm a qualified massage therapist as well. Something's pulling in the wrong direction. So go and get some massages on the actual between the ankle on the outside up towards the knee, lower leg area, and your leg and your thigh, and that things will start to behave for you there. So it'll start to feel much better. Back over to you there, Miss Ellie. Oh, he's got some more.
Then Paul also said, also my son's birthday is November, and the young male in December is my eldest son. Again, you're on point. Thank you.
Wow, go figure, Spirit. That's what happens when you have a week off. Well done, Spirit. Good work. Thank you. Thanks for the validation, Paul. It's really nice that people do validation. So, Danny Marvin, hi, lovely one. Hope you have had a good week in Moreso, re-energized for you. Yes, we have the ability to connect to spirit, yet conform to feel we can't, or more so removed. We have that ability. How can we support beings like yourself that have the ability to connect, that assist us? Yeah, good question. So most of the time when people, I'll kind of like dig back a little bit with this one, but most of the time with people when they have a spirit or they have something that they know, they get the knowing. Most of the time is the knowing clear. So I get all the clears, the smelling, the feeling, the psychometry, which is a touch of pen, and then I can pull through spirit straight away or whatever is going on with the person. I don't even have to see the person like I do here. I just see your name. I can't even see your faces. Let's put it that way. Look, there's your faces there on the side here, and I can't even see your faces. I can just get a name and your question. That's why I don't ever want you to tell me anything. I just want your questions. But over the time, I just feel like that a lot of people, and there is a lot of people in this world that don't realize that they are mediums or they are psychics. And most of the time, a psychic can't be a medium, but a medium will always be a psychic as well. So the difference between those two is that psychics is past, present, and future. And I believe, and it's my opinion, and I don't know what other psychics will say, but this is my opinion from how I understand where the psychic part comes from, and that's from my spirit. So my spirit will give me the past, present, and future, but then the mediumship side is completely two different realms, and then that'll be a past loved one from the person that I'm reading for's person. They will come through and they will give me the information. Now, a lot of people see, shadows, or they see things, they hear things, or they sense things and stuff like that, but they don't know how to use it. But once a medium like me, or someone else that's a genuine medium, I should say, opens that channel, then they will actually, it's kind of like they're wide open. It's like you've just opened the front door to all the football players in one team. You don't know them. They're all strangers, and they're all coming through the front door at once. And I used to get massive headaches from spirit before I'd go and do readings or go and do any training or go and do anything like that. And sure as ever, I used to, I couldn't even see sometimes driving like this. I'm going, oh my God, my eyes are rolling around in my head. What's going on with my headache? My head's killing me. And somebody said to me once, Lesley, he said, oh, that's all the spirits coming through at the same time. They're all trying to get through the door, but you don't know how to turn it off. You've got to acknowledge them, tell them to wait their turn, and train them so that they know when to come in. So, for example, when I come on air in the studios here, I don't have anything, and I try and push back any energies that I have or anything that I get before I start, because I'm trying to set up for my show, or I'm trying to drive here. I don't want any I don't want 10 spirits sitting in the car with me telling me how to get to the studio. But I laugh at my own jokes, and I don't want that to happen. So I put boundaries around my spirit, and I say, I don't want anything except for a smorgasbord of information that I can choose for radio. And he gives me everything. And you'll hear me pause sometimes because I can't say a lot of stuff, and I'm trying to work out something, how I can say it properly on air for the media law that won't, take us down. And I put boundaries around spirits who say, come in at 8 o'clock when I start and finish at 10, and then I don't want nothing else after. All I want you to do after that is to protect me 24/7, including all my friends, all my family, all my work colleagues, everything and everybody around me. I don't need to know anything else other than you protecting me, and all the spirits need to back off so that I can have a normal life like everybody else. Otherwise, I'd be inundated with spirits every 2 seconds. But for people going forward to learn this, they just do 10 minutes a day. Get it, even if you get a notepad and a pen, and just write down and just say to spirit in your head, please give me everything that you want me to know right now in 10 minutes. You've got 10 minutes, and you put boundaries around them. You've got 10 minutes to give me everything, and I will write it all down, and then whatever it means, it means. And in a lot of psychics or a lot of mediums, they don't trust what they get, and they think that spirit's going to come and knock on the front door and bring a coffee or a cappuccino or whatever and have a conversation, and then sit there and have a breakfast with them for half an hour or an hour every morning and have a chat. They can't do that. They give you faint, tiny little messages, like when I used to get my numbers, because I'm very accurate with my numbers or my months and things like that. So when I used to get my numbers, it used to be like the Red Bull with Wings ad, where the numbers would just fly across, and it'd be a 16, it'd be flying past my face, 16, till I caught the number, and I said, oh, okay, that's a 16. So I'd write down a 16, and I'd say it to the person. But then they get faster and faster. Now it's just like a target. It's just like a flash at me, or I just quickly see this number, or I hear it, or whatever the case may be. It just depends on how spirit wants to deliver it. And sure as ever, the number will come through, and I'm 100% right with my numbers. I'm very rarely off with my numbers. So that's how I know, because I say exactly what spirit gives me. And that's where people go wrong, Danny, is that people actually think and they assume, and then they get too embarrassed to say what they get. If I was to be embarrassed about everything that I got, then I would not be a good medium. I would not be a professional as I am with my accuracy and with my readings, my speed as well. So my speed is really fast, and my words are really fast because I have to be, because spirit delivers that in a fast context to me. So I've got to be really quick with delivering it. Otherwise, I miss everything that he says. So he's very impatient. So I hope that answers your question. But anybody can do this. They've just got to start 10 minutes a day, writing down exactly what they get from spirit, and say, okay, thank you. You can go now until I call you back again. And then they will get used to it. And then they'll be like puppy dogs at the door, waiting at the door, ready to go when the person that wants to do the reading for them is ready to go. And then they start practicing on people 10 minutes a day, and just do little things like that. And that's how you can start. But don't go paying, astronomical money for people to do, teach you ghost rescuing and BS like that, because there's no such thing. You just tell them to go away if it's a bad spirit anyway. Okie dokie. Where are we up to? Anyway, I'll leave it there. We'll be back in a few minutes. You're listening to Radio SWR 99.9 FM. Funny how that's on point when I just finished right there. I start sweating. I was really cold. It is cool in here, and my veins are all popping up because I'm getting really, really hot because of the spirit.
Situated within Blacktown International Sports Park, BEST provides state-of-the-art facilities for training, sports medicine, rehabilitation, research and education. BEST also has stylishly appointed accommodation in the Lodge, a fully licensed cafe, and innovative play space for kids of all ages and abilities. For more information on the Blacktown Exercise, Sports and Technology Hub, visit bestblacktown.com.au. Station sponsor. At All About Care, we offer NDIS and aged care participants a range of services, including personal care, domestic assistance, 24-hour respite care, social support and transport, giving you the confidence you need to live comfortably in your own home. At station sponsor All About Care, we're all about making every day a better day. If you or someone you know could benefit from our services, search for us on Facebook or email info@aaboutcare.com.au.
Paul and his team at Academy Funeral Services were such a big help when Frank passed away. They were always there and helped with planning every part of what was a truly fitting ceremony that
Ellie, what does this
celebrated
mean?
Frank's life. They were extremely respectful, trustworthy and compassionate. Their prepaid funeral plans made things so much easier too. You should call them on 96887977 or find them online at
God, that was quick. Is that 2 minutes?
academyfuneralservices.com.au.
Far out, Ellie. Before you know it, we'll be bloody out of here again. Uh-huh. There's Julie's ad. Oh, God. It's haunted us. Sean Carter.
Show your support and show up. Blacktown City FC. Your town, your team.
SWR 99.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome back to my show. If you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to the main page on the Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air Facebook page, and we will get the question there. Well, I will get the question there with spirits drawn to me for you, and then I will read it out and answer it on the live show here. So tonight is my 453rd live show. I've been doing this for quite a long time, so 98 shows here at the, well, not here actually in this, well, yes it is. It has been 98 shows in this studio on a Sunday night. We used to be on a Wednesday night when we first started, but at this studio here it's been 98 shows, so we're nearly at the 100 mark. That's pretty cool. So send me your questions. Tell me where you're from, suburb, state, country, county. I love to know who I'm helping around the world. I love to know the areas because it's very exciting for me. So Lisa D, hi, lovely Leslie. I'm supposed to be getting Botox injections in my head for headaches. Do you see this helping me? Yes, I do, 1000%. Why? Because I have a dear friend of mine's husband who is a radiologist, and he encouraged some of my other friends to do that as well because they were getting migraines, and he used to get migraines and now he doesn't. And they all are swearing blind by it because it does remove the headaches, 100%, and sinus issues as well. That's what one of them used to suffer with the sinus and have the cluster headaches and stuff. So it does work. Well, that's from what I know from my friends. So, but yeah, do your own research there, Lisa. I really feel like that it'll help. But lots of good nutrition, and as well as topping up with your hydration of your water as well is going to be really good for you. Karen Belfaz, I'm expecting, okay, I'm not going to answer that one. I just don't feel like that's right. Chris Marie Wilson, so true with the headaches. I get that. Yes. So when you get the headaches, you got to acknowledge spirit. If you feel like you're a medium and you're not acknowledging spirit or you're wide open, that's what used to happen to me when I first started this. You just got to acknowledge the spirit around you. It's like a whole football team coming through the front door at once. They can't fit through, so they're trying to get through on your brain. And your left brain is your conscious mind, the logical mind that's listening to me, and your right brain side is your subconscious mind, the brain side that actually talks to spirit on the other side. And that's the part of the body that is actually in the background, making the blood flow, making your heart pump, keeping you alive in the background. So that's your subconscious mind. It's really cool. Okay, just so you know, Chantel Ryan, I read your question. It's a beautiful question as well. She said, hi, loved, liked, and shared. Would like to know if you could tell me if my dad in spirit was with us. I don't even have to finish that question, but I did in the break. And I just know that it doesn't matter what anybody does when their loved ones pass over, they are always with you. So he would definitely have known. And I'm not going to make this fit because you've given me too much information in that little comment there. She's telling me what she's done with the ashes and the memorial. That was really, really beautiful. And you will know when your dad's around, because I feel like that you're very spiritual yourself, and that you Spirit is just saying to me that you feel things around you. So I feel like that you felt like pressure. You feel pressure on one side of the shoulder, and I believe this is Dad applying pressure with the elbow on the top or his chin on the top, or giving you a pat on the back. So you're going to feel pressure on one side of the shoulder here, and that's going to be Dad. That's when you'll know he's around. I'm also getting issues with my left eye here. I feel like I had what is it called? Like a little twitch in the eye. Twitch in the eye, and I feel like this is nerves or stress. And if that's look, this is not from your dad, but I feel like this is from yourself. It's like you're a nervous wreck lately. It's kind of like you don't know which way to turn, but things are going to settle down for you. And always rest assured, the more that you're talking, because I know you talk out loud to your dad, and there's still the tears, because I see the tears, and it's like you sleep. They're showing me that you sleep with your eyes. It's like rolling around your head. It's like, why, I wish you were here, the sad, the sorrow. It's like crying yourself to sleep. He knows that, and they're always there. Now, when you sat at the table recently, did you feel something, or something wasn't right at the table? Because he's showing me the table, and I feel like he was literally sitting at the table, and it's like he's, when you see the Harry Potter movie, and they've got the invisible cloak. And like if you touched that area where that invisible cloak went over that person or over Harry Potter, then you could actually feel the energy. But this was like your dad. He's showing me that, and he's also shown me beautiful family portrait or something that you've got with the whole family. It looks like either 6 of you or 7 or 8 of you all together. Someone's holding. I see like a female with brown hair to here, brown eyes, and she's also looks like she's got a skirt on, and it looks like either a red looks like a red colored skirt or a dark colored browny red maroon. I don't know. I can't tell the color sometimes, but it looks like a skirt. And then there's a male holding her around the stomach from behind, and then there's the family there, and they're all quite happy. But this is a beautiful photo. That's what I'm seeing with you. So if that's not enough confirmation that Dad's around. Family photo. I'm also getting 11 around you as well. So November, I feel like November was the birthdays, anniversaries, memorials around you as well. 2 or February as well. And has the number 2 to 7 I don't know if they just said 27. 2 and 7 is 9 in the month of September, or it's between 2 and 7. I don't understand what that means. So 2 p.m. to 7 p.m. I don't understand what that means. I'll leave it there because I don't get what they're saying to me. I just saw 2-7 and I saw 27. I thought, well, maybe what are you trying to tell me? So, but I'll leave it there. Okie dokie. Any validations there, Ellie? Over to you.
Yeah, there's one from Lisa D. She said, thank you so much. When I had a reading with you, you said that you picked up something with the top of my head. Appreciate you so much.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. Yes, 100%. I do believe that works. Oh, geez. RJ Wegger. Leslie, it's Ruby. My baby sister passed. I don't like to use the word died or dead or death. I like to use the word past because that means for me, died or dead or death is a full stop. That's it. No more. Can't do or say or contact or anything like that. But when they're passed, it means they're passed over. They've just gone to a different realm and they're still around. And I do believe this lady's still around. She said, Leslie, it's Ruby. My baby sister passed unexpectedly Tuesday. Anything from her, please, and thank you. Wow. That's really, really sad. Gosh. Yeah. Look, what I'm seeing with your sister is for some reason it's like I feel like she's in horror or in sorrow about herself, and I see the holding of the chest here. Or is that you still? Because I feel like the blankets are being pulled up and protection needs to be had there, and this is like pulling the blankets up. I'm not sure if it's you or her. I also get 19 around you, and the month was Tuesday, and the month of October as well. So October, birthdays, anniversaries, memorial. So, okay. So 10 and January. So this was this only a few, like 4 to 6 weeks, or 4 to 6? What does that mean to you as well? Either 4 to 6 weeks ago or 4 to 6 p.m. That's bizarre. Okay. And was this police involved as well? Because I'm seeing police at the front door. I just see police knocking, 2 police at the door. I'm also getting a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of questions here, a lot of questions that are not answered. And I also heard a bit of foul play here. That's why the police are involved. I feel like this is a medical issue, but I feel like there's some portion of foul play where someone's actually neglected what was really going on, like overdosed on the wrong medicine or something. And I feel like, was this someone else around you like that? Because I'm getting 2 people come through here now, and I feel like there's also someone else around you like that. Was this a heart issue? And they also give me pain on the wrist here. So I don't know, I can't say this, but if you can see that in the live. I can't really say that on air, sorry. But I'll leave it there. This is a little bit heavy for the radio, and I need to leave it there. But if you could validate any of that, that would be amazing. And I'm really sorry for your loss. There's no words that can actually soothe somebody's pain. They just need to go through the process, and that's what I'm hearing for you there, Lovey. And that's the the sorrow and the heartache and the guilt that you go through when someone close to you passes, that you wish that you did this and you wish that you did that, and they don't take that with them. They don't take the guilt or the sorrow or whatever. They go over to in neutral gear. It's just like the vehicle of the car. The motor comes out, it's on the side of the road. It's the soul of the past loved one, and their soul still lives on, and they will be with you forever. And I do feel like that you feel her around you. She's also showing me this window on the right-hand side of your property. And was she in the bedroom on the right side? And this is, I'm just hearing all organs shut down. This was like a total, like a big thing for the body. It's like all organs shut down. That's what I'm hearing. But I'll leave that there. Thank you. It's really sad. Anyway. Right, so yes, Karen Mayer, sending courage to all involved. Thank you. Kayla Jenkins, lots of prayers. If I've missed your question, guys, please post it up again. I don't see, sometimes the algorithm does not allow me to see your question, so I need it to be written again so that I can actually see it. What else have we got? Wow. Crystal Brownmore, still waiting to find out. Bless you, when my surgery is for the tumor in my ear, hopefully soon. Laughing aloud, I've been waiting now since March, but it could take a year. That's right. I can't remember when I said that. I remember you saying about this issue that you have with your ear. Okay, Crystal Brownmore, can you send me a private message about that so I can send you some stuff that I've done some research on that on what I've found, please? Send me a private message so I can share some information. Kayla Jenkins says, I feel like there was foul play involved with my granddad's passing. It absolutely amazes me how much I see with like this foul play and, corruption and all that stuff. It's just insane. Anyways, what else do we have here? Okay. Deborah Ellis. Deborah Ellis, I don't. Oh gosh. She says, and I'm giggling because I feel like this is going to be a little bit longer. I know you want to meet someone special soon, but and I know you've been patient, but I feel like this is not going to be the soon that you want. Okay, so this is later down the track, and I feel like this is going to be after March to April next year, and things need to be like shift slowly, a lot slower than you anticipate. That's for sure. Because I feel like that these people, like, you know, the partner needs time. So don't push the boundaries is what I'm trying to say as well. Okay, what have we got here? Barbara Orchard, good night, ladies. Must sleep now. Wow. Kayla Jenkins from New Zealand, thanks for joining us. Okay. Okay, Cheyenne, I'd love a reading, please. I have so much needing my attention in the next 12 months and feel like I freeze out of fear doing things too early or too late. Anything for me or my children in the next 12 months. Yes, I feel like you've look anything around that kind of anxiety, Cheyenne, is like deficiencies. So top up your essential minerals. Your magnesium especially is fantastic for, you know, the anxiety and depression. So magnesium is absolutely brilliant for that. So we need you to start looking at you getting out of that freeze mode, out of fear. And you're doing everything anyway. So I don't understand why you get so frozen with fear, because it's like you're a survivor. You got to this far to get to this far, you know. So you can't stop in the middle. Don't stop in the middle, because that's going to freak you out even more. Then I'll leave that there. Okay, Chris Marie Wilson, do you see anything for me? Hang on a second, Shell. Okay, I don't feel like that's going to be the case. Shell Wilson, she's saying, can you please help me with some advice? We are chasing a rental for my daughter and her boyfriend. They will get one. Will they get one before the baby's due in November? Oh, that is cutting it fine. Oh, so it's so fine. I don't know why. I just see them staying with you. It's really hard, but I just see, or you accommodating like as much as you can. You're going to be there, that's for sure. Definitely going to be there. But I do feel like there's going to be changes in February next year for this couple, for your daughter. So February 25, definitely the changes. Okay, the 555 for the daughter and the partner and the baby. So lots of changes coming up, lots of good stuff. And I feel like this is the opportunity. I just heard opportunity. And things will shift in gears for sure for them. So they need to manifest exactly what they want. But I do feel like them changing. And if you get something by end of November into December, it's going to be very tight frame into December. Okay, so November into December. If you miss that opportunity, I don't see this happening until like February next year, way after February next year. So they've got to take up the opportunity. They've got to really get cracking on this. All right. Okay, Sandra D. Yeah, sure is far as too many corruption. Yes, 100%. Maria Dimas, hi. Look, I love how everyone does that. I can't do that. I'm hopeless at that. Do you know how to do that, Ellie?
No.
Oh, they're so good. It must be some kind of little special thing that you got to do to get it. My son's playing his last year of football for high school basketball start in October. I can't believe he's graduating this year, but fingers crossed. I think he's going to stay at home and go to school close by. And if he chooses not to, it's all good. He's a good kid. Yes, 100% Crystal Bramwell. You've raised an amazing child. Well done. You know, well done. And that's why we have children, to make sure that we raise them properly and to make sure that they survive, be the survival of the fittest like we had as well. So Oh, geez. Oh, there you go. Okay, so is that's a validation from RJ? Yeah.
Yep, so Ruby said, I couldn't get a hold of my sister for 48 hours and I called the cops. They broke the door down and they found her lying on the floor on her side. Her birthday is the 17th of October.
Oh, there's October.
The cuddling is me and the cuddling is me in the blanket. She was my best friend. Thank you.
Oh, jeez. Wow. Yeah, 100% there's foul play here, lovey. I wrote that down as well here. Where did I write that? Somewhere here. Blah, blah, blah. Did I? Yeah, there. Right there. Foul play. Definitely something. I knew there was a police there. So we had the police and the foul play here. And what time did she say that? Did she say a time? She couldn't get a hold of a 48. Look, this occurred 4 to 6 p.m. For some reason, I just feel like that your sister had passed between that time or the police were there at that time. Did they do an autopsy on your sister? Did they find out what happened? Because I do feel like this was foul play. I said that. I just hear it's the same theme. When I have someone that's passed over and it is foul play, Spirit will show me exactly the same theme with things that are exactly the same. Even though the scenery is not the same, but if it's the same motive or it's the same kind of I don't know, environment or something like that. For example, they show me if I know that somebody's passed over or it's been foul play, they always show me the two police knocking at the door, and they show me and I hear the word foul play or I see it like a neon light, like a flash, like a neon light, and that's exactly the same theme that I'll see for every kind of foul play. So I know straight away it's foul play. So that's what you can do, you up and coming psychic mediums. You can actually say to Spirit, show me themes that relate to the same thing for that person so I get used to it, so I can actually start reading properly and make sure that I deliver the message properly. So that's how we do it. Okie dokie. That's really sad, but 100%, I do feel like that we need to look into this more, Ruby, if you have the strength, lovey, because it's going to be pretty tough. I feel like your sister had that in the closet stuff, the skeleton in the closet kind of lifestyle, but I also feel like she had her heart on her sleeve, a good person as well, and this is where she's been sucked in or something like that. Anyways, I'll leave it there. Okay. Yeah, listen, Karen Mez, I honestly, yeah, I understand you're grateful, but I really don't understand that question. It's, I think you come from a different country than us and you're trying to write in English to us, but it doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand the question. What is the connection between that specific person and me? I've had a hard time understanding. It's so beautiful in the same time. I don't understand what she means. Service towards singer. I'm not sure. Sorry. Chantel Ryan, over to you there, Miss Ellie.
Yep, so Chantel Ryan said, wow, just before my reading, I had a heavy feeling on my back left shoulder.
Oh, there you go.
And yes, I've been really stressed lately. And also the family photo might have been the family photo we got on the day of
the funeral. Yeah, beautiful. Yes, 100%. They're always with you, lovey. As much as you miss your dad and as much as you feel like, that it's the end of the world, they are always with you, honestly. I can't stress it enough. That's why we are here. That's why mediums are here, because there is such a thing as another realm out there that we can talk to. So Cheyenne said, thank you, Lesley. I love my readings from you. Short and sweet and yet exactly what I needed to hear and on focus. Vitamins, magnesium, keep doing what I'm doing. I heard you mention earlier vitamin B deficiency showing the lips. Yes, I'm going to look into that also. Well done. Yeah, we just need like essential minerals, guys. I do at night, every night, I'll do the Celtic salt, which has got like 82 minerals. Every single night. I've been doing it for, God knows, 10 years or maybe more before I go to bed. Yep, and keep going there, Shell Wilson. She said, we're definitely deploying for everything out there at the moment. Thank you for your advice. Yes, 100%. So you will get something. It's just a matter of time and manifesting exactly what you want. But I just see you more in the limelight there, as much as you got your own life and everything, but I just see you there. I have a feeling they might be staying with you at the moment, or they might not be. I'm not sure, but I just see the group of 3 people. So there you go. I'll leave that there. We got here. Oh, Jill Polglaze. Hi, Les. Today it's been 3 years since my sister Kay passed away. Does she have any messages, please? Jill Polglaze. Now, Julie Polglaze has been on my show since before I was on the show. Now, why am I getting pain like right side of hip area? Like this is the top of the hip, just in underneath. So it could be appendix again. I'm not sure. But I feel like this wasn't just mainly hip, but it was more mainly into that side here. Must be liver. I'm trying to feel what it is. Liver or appendix. And I'm also getting the number 13 around you. 1 and 3 is 4 in the month of April there, Jules. And also 19 around you, 10 and October. I'm also getting pain in my lower right leg again. So this is all on the right side. And I'm hearing, what is Susie Quattro? Susie Quattro. The songs were singing, or did you used to sing with her with that? Did you, what is Susie Quattro, or she did have a personality, or what was that? What does she mean by that, behind why I'm saying it? That doesn't make sense to me. I'm also getting the anxiety around you as well. And I feel like that things sometimes get on top of you, Jules, but you just always pick up the phone, and you're always on the phone talking to someone, or making sure that things are going right in the right direction for the family and loved ones. So you're kind of like the little rock of the family, and you don't even know it. So I'm going back to 14 now. So we had 13 and 14. 1 and 4 is 5 in the month of May as well. So lots of numbers around you. Birthdays, anniversaries, memorial. Now, what's coming up in November? Because I feel like this November, what is it now? It's October, November. So we're the 15th. We're halfway through. So November to end of December. Are you traveling, or are you planning on traveling, or what are you planning on doing? Because I feel like November/December is going to be the best time to do this, not any later into December. I don't know why. I just feel like that something's not right after like mid-December, not to travel. Okay, and I'm also getting property around you. So have you done more renovations, or you're about to do more, and do you have itchy feet? I'm going to say this because I feel like someone's tickling feet. Did your husband or someone used to tickle your feet and like annoy you? Did your husband used to do that? And they're showing me like something not right with your property. Okay, I heard downsizing as well. But I'll leave that there. Message from your sister is keep doing what you're doing. Just keep enjoying your life. It's it's not a rehearsal. But I'll leave it there. Thank you. Okay, there you go. Ruby said she had a heart attack and liver problems there, Ellie, which is what I said. There it is there, heart issue. But I feel like this lady had something wasn't right. Definitely something wasn't right with this lady, okay, with your sister there. Yeah, so I'm getting the heart pain now. Well, Taryn Bennett, last year I was very ill and spirit kept waking me up by calling my name. Okay. I am a lot better now and no more waking me up calling my name. Do you have any messages from spirit for me? Yes, Taryn. Oh. So you're a medium, that's the first thing, and you don't know it. So sometimes, your past loved ones can just keep waking you up as well, or a negative energy. So normally the past loved ones, you'll know the difference between a negative energy in your home and your past loved ones in your home, and that the past loved ones won't hurt you, won't do anything to you, won't do anything to the family or cause havoc or chaos. It's the energy, it's the bad or the negative energy in the home that does that. I also feel like that this time is all about change for you as well. And waking up at that time, I feel like that was part of an anxiety. And if you're seeing spirit in your sleep and stuff like that, you might want to just ask spirit to put a cap on it until you're ready to move on and actually start using it properly yourself. Because I do feel like that you're a medium, but you're not sure about it. And you get the knowing as well. But I'll leave that there. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Alive 90.5 FM. Ah, SWR. I always get damn alive. I'm so used to saying it.
So who do you trust? For me, the answer was
wrong radio station.
Business Center. They help me with business planning, cash flow, and how to get the best out of Facebook and LinkedIn for my business and more. And best of all, it's free. That's right. You can get 4 hours of fully subsidised business advice with an accredited business advisor. So do what I did. Call the Western Sydney Business Centre on 4721 5011 now.
The Cos team at Rudy Hill presents Gig 60, a 3-day music festival and celebrating West HQ's proud history as Rudy Hill's home of live entertainment. From legendary artists to rising stars, Gig 60 promises an unforgettable experience. Don't miss day 2 of Gig 60 with Total Country, Thursday, September 26, featuring Troy Casadei, Brooke McClymont and Adam Eckersley and Max Jackson, with all tickets just $60. Gig 60, the biggest musical event in Rudy Hill history. Get your tickets today at sydneycoliseum.com.au. Station sponsor.
Camera, action! Enhance the experience of your next event with Sydney Event Technical Specialists. That's our name and it's what we do. We are Sydney's event technical specialists, bringing our state-of-the-art audiovisual equipment and our expertise to every event. Based in Blacktown, we can install customised AV systems in churches, schools, clubs and businesses. Planning your next event? Visit SydneyEventTechnicalSpecialists.com today. Station sponsor.
Do you want to help your kids get involved in the local community, build self-confidence?
St. John Ambulance Cadets is for you. Young people from 8 to 18 can join the cadet program and make a real difference. We learn about first aid and make new friends and have a lot of fun together. Now, I want to be a paramedic when I grow up.
St. John Cadets, a safe and supportive way to learn and serve the community. stjohnnsw.com.au.
SWR 99.9.
Welcome back to Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You're with International Psychic Medium Lesley Spaliviero, and welcome back to my show. We're live across the world, including Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, Twitter, also iHeartRadio and Omni Studios. So if you'd like to have a free mini reading, then come over to that main page on Facebook, Psychics on Radio, Angels on Air. You'll see us there, or see me there. Ellie's on over the monitors here in the background, and she does all the work behind the scenes for me and keeps me going. I used to do it all by myself. I don't know how I did that, Ellie, but anyway. She always says I have 8 brains. Let's keep going. So if you've got a question, send it to the main page so I can see it here. Sometimes the algorithm catches me. I try my best to read everybody. I do this for free. I actually pay for the radio stations, the shows that I do. So I'm doing this from my heart to you because I have a gift, and I believe that the gift was given to me to share. So Chris Marie Wilson, I don't always listen to your show. Life is hectic. Your angelic face is looking a little drained. Sending you, yes, because I've been out the entire day today and I have been absolutely run off my feet. So the whole weekend has been flat chat for me. My life is extremely busy. And I keep saying it, but I don't know when it's going to slow down, but I don't think I could have it any other way. I'm very organized, but I don't think I can have it any other way. And I've been I've been in the car since pretty much since 12 o'clock today. And then I've been running up to into the, what is it called? Forest Glen, up Forest Glen, which is an hour drive up, an hour drive back to get my dog clipped because he had a makeover. And then I had to drop him back home, go straight to a party, and then come here. So I've been pretty busy. But yes, I do feel it sometimes. And it's not because people ask me all the time, oh, don't you get really tired when you do all your readings? No, it's not that. It's normal life that makes me tired. Okie dokie. Mum and Dad passed in April. It was progression, but also so sudden. Anything from him, please. Cindy Damon. So, yes, Cindy. So who did she want? From him, from Dad. Yeah. Oh. So I'm just feeling really, really bloated at the moment with this. And I feel like my stomach has blown right up before the passing. He's shown me the passing of him. And I feel like the stomach is really blown up. And I'm also hearing the H name, like a Heather or Henry, Henna, something like that. Who's the female around you with the H name? I know you wanted your dad, but I feel like this is more important. I'm also getting 19 around you. 1 and 9 is 10 in the month of October. So you also October next year. This year, but next year is going to be even better. So lots of changes in October coming next year as well. So lots of 555s. But I do feel like that Dad had his heart on his sleeve, okay? This man did not like to have anything where people fussed over him. And I just heard Aquarius, age of Aquarius. What does that mean? And I'm also getting pain in the top part of my shoulder here. So this is right from the left side of the shoulder into the neck, to neck. And the anxiety, I feel like Dad had suffered a lot of anxiety, but there was a lot of things behind closed doors with Dad. It's like he never shown his real like side to him. It's like he had control over his personality, like his attitude towards everything. He never lost his, well, he's saying he's saying to me that he didn't, but I have a feeling, my personal opinion, that he did. Okay, because sometimes they like to trick me, like say, oh yeah, I was a goody two shoes, but then they weren't sometimes. Okay, but I do feel like this man was a goody two shoes. He's also shown me blue collar shirt, blue shirt, and jeans. So he liked his jeans. He liked to look good. He said, like to look the part. He also said that he scrubbed up well. And people used to get a surprise with him. Is that correct? I'm also feeling like lots of pain, lots of, they're saying to me, lots of thickness, lots of fluid underneath the left side of the rib cage. And I feel like this is either into the spleen or the pancreas or any major organ under there. They also show me dark dots all over his body. So I feel like this might have been either a cancer or something like that that's actually spread. Or who's that? Because this is really strong. I just see like tears, wiping tears, and him. And so he's showing me someone in a wheelchair. Was that him as well? Or just being driven around for a little short period of time? So short time in the wheelchair. And I'll leave that there. Thank you. If you could validate any of that, that would be amazing. But he's always around you, Lovey. So there's no questions about it. They don't stick with me. They stick with you, and they're always by your side. Okay. John Carter says, Lesley, you are an energizer bunny. Exactly. People don't understand where I get my energy from, but I'm very healthy too. That's probably why. Okie dokie. Where we got here? Wow, what's that? So Karen Mez, my question actually is how/where to place a loving connection spiritually. It so confuses me. How can that be that on earth I feel so much more love and being understood by a celebrity than from those around me? This singer is from Belgium and I am from the Netherlands. The language is the same. I try to be just a fan, but there is such deeper feelings. I know. There's a lot of this. There's a lot of words here. I surely hope you get my question, but there's no question here, Lovey. You're telling me something that I don't need. Just ask me the question. So the question is, if that is, am I in someone's heart like this? I don't feel like that you are right now. I feel like that this is a time factor for you, if that's what you're looking for. Okay, Karen Mears, I feel like that this is a time factor. It's about patience and moving to the right direction for yourself. It's all about you right now, lovey. And I've got issues with my eyes at the moment. Do you have issues with your eyes? Do you have like vision issues with your eyes? Because I can look at myself on the monitor here, but I can't see properly. It's like my eyes are all blurry. And yeah, I just feel like the relationship things is definitely going to be coming, but it's not right now. This is time for you to get yourself together. The change is going to be around the March area next year, I feel, 25. Carla Jenkins, she said he passed from blood poisoning, sepsis. I feel like the people caring for him didn't seek medical attention when they should have. 100%, lovey. 100%. You can always get that looked into. Oh, dear. So Erin Walsh. So, yeah. Yes. Finally. How long we've been waiting for?
Like over a year.
This has been going on for, I reckon, 18 months now. So Erin Walsh, yes, thank God.
She said, hello, Lesley, and in spirit. I have an update for you. I'm officially in the clinical manager position. Woo!
Wow, finally.
The offer letter has been signed and it has been announced. Thank you for giving me guidance.
Wow, that's incredible. Wow, it's about time. Talk about make spirit wait. Far out. That's been like 18 months. I was saying this 18 months ago, and we've been waiting, and she's been so patient to get this. And I keep saying, keep on track, just stay there, just do the right thing. And sure as ever, she's manager now. That's really cool. Well done, Erin, and congratulations. But we already knew that. We were congratulating you in like 18 months ago. So that's really cool. Karen Riley, bless all those people who are in need of prayers, assistance anywhere out there in the world. Sending love. Thank you, Karen. It's beautiful. We've got a lot of beautiful people on our show here. So if you're feeling low, if you're feeling sad, you just need to jump on. And my followers here that have been with me for a long, long time, some of them have been with me for 453 live shows. Jill Polglaze, Michelle Coburn's been here forever and ever. Erin Walsh again, ever and ever. Bev Ridley, Leona Sunday, Karen Riley. We've got so many people, it's not funny. So if you're feeling down, these people, these ladies here in the background, they look after me. They skitch on to the trolls if there's any trolls on here, which I very rarely get anymore. But if there's anyone on there, then they will help you out if you're feeling sad or lonely, because there's no need to feel sad or lonely or feeling like there's no one that loves you, because everyone loves someone. And what have we got here? Chris Marie Wilson. When can you see this house selling? I don't know. I just heard the March. I don't know why. I just heard March. Did this lady come on last week? Can you remember? Someone asked me last week about a house. I don't know if it was her. March to sell house. Hey?
Wasn't her.
Wasn't her. Yeah. Okay. Where are we? Kathy Linger, please and thank you. What's she pleasing for? Oh, may I have a reading on a relationship I've been involved with? Okay, Kathy. I always say this when I did the Psychic TV, when I first started, I said, Spirit, don't give me any relationship readings, because I just don't like doing it. Let's put it that way. So I'd rather talk to the past loved ones on the other side any day. It's easier. But I do feel like that this has been a little bit of a test of time. It's like you're kind of like treading on eggshells, Kathy. And I feel like this relationship can go the test of time, but it's up to you. It's really, really the ball's in your court. And there's got to be a mutual understanding. I do feel like there's a lot of caring and understanding here, and there needs to be more communication though. Communication has gone south. That's what I'm hearing. But I also feel like too that there's also good times coming up. So there's a few functions that you will be attending together. And this is going to be really nice because it's going to make the change. Like it's going to change the mindset of this other person. So definitely functions coming up. I think like 2 or 3 different functions, 2 to 3 functions. And this is just before Christmas. So whatever you're doing, accept it, accept for what it is right now, and just keep going, because I do feel like this is going to change. It's like, I just saw, look, I don't like to spoil things, and I don't like to put, visions in people's head, but I did see walking down the aisle, and I did see wedding. Whether that's your wedding, I don't know, but I just saw the back of two people walking down, like the bride walking down with the father. That's what I just saw. Wedding and white wedding. In 2 to 3 years. So yeah, but don't look in it, don't manifest, just go with the flow. Chris Marie Wilson, I think I've done about 4 readings for you already, lovey. So over to you. Wow, that's a big validation there. So over to you there, Miss Ellie.
So Cindy Damon said, my dad was in a wheelchair with progressive Parkinson's. He did scrub up well. He was a joker and loved a laugh. He also said even when he knew he was going to pass, that make sure I look handsome and have my teeth in. He was the most beautiful man, and he was a true gentleman. And he was definitely a goody two shoes.
Yeah.
October is my husband's 40th, and November 19th is my son's birthday. Dad never liked to be fussed over, but we always fussed over him. The tears resonate big time. When he was about to pass, he didn't want to pass away. He just wanted to go camping with the grandkids. The Aquarius is my daughter. Anxiety, yes, he had it, as it was a lot for him and all of us. I miss him so much. In the end, he couldn't swallow as he aspirated, so maybe that was the pain in the left lung area.
Oh, okay, right. Yeah, fluid in the lung. I just had the fluid in there. He couldn't breathe, poor fella. Yes. So what did he pass on? Progressive Parkinson's. Oh, what a terrible thing. Gosh. And he didn't like, he's just saying, like, he didn't like lies. He didn't like people who talk the BS. He's like me, just saluting me because he's saying that I don't talk BS. He's a very, very genuine man, very beautiful person. What a compliment to you, Cindy, having a beautiful father like that. Because a lot of people that I come past and do like readings with, and even the mini readings, I don't say it always on the air and stuff like that because it hurts people. I try and say enough to get people over the line with their pain and their suffering, and get them in the right direction. But I don't like saying things that will like to tell people, oh, your dad was a loser or anything like that. I don't like, even though I know that, I don't say that because I don't bother bringing it up. But your dad was a beautiful person, so you should be very proud that he was one of a kind out there. Thank you, Kathy. She says, you are so good, spot on. Oh my gosh. Write your validation. Type in couples validation and write it up there, because we like our validations here, don't we, Ellie?
Yes.
So, but we'll leave that there. What do we got here? Oh, look at Michelle Coburn. She's getting into it now too, Ellie. Look at that. I love it. How do you do that? I need to have lessons from my followers, I think, somehow. That's really cool.
You need an avatar, so like I can apparently do it.
Oh, yeah, right. Go figure. Well, it might not work on my iPad, but anyway. There you go. So Kathy Linga, she's got a validation there.
Validation.
Yeah, validation.
So Kathy Linga said, validation. Our communicating has gone south. I have never talked marriage with anyone but this person. Spot on.
Oh, okay, beautiful. But yeah, just keep communicating. Don't you got to. Sometimes us women read into it too much there, Kathy, and we kind of self-sabotage what's going on, So sometimes men just like to pull back. What do they say? Women are from Mars, men are from Venus, women are from Mars, or something. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. That's it. Something like that. Anyway, go and read the book. There's a book on it. But yeah. Yeah. We like to drill down into the nitty-gritty of everything, and yet the male, they're just like, yeah, whatever. Let me just go to work and back, and they're fine. But yeah, don't push them. Just pull back the reins. Let them breathe. She says, we have never talked about marriage with anyone but this person. Well done. Yeah, I think there's wedding bells there, lovey, somehow. but don't push the boundaries. Let the man be the man. And if they're not being the man, then that's when you step up. So what do we got here? Right, Cindy. Yeah, thank you. Yes, he was one of a kind. Taken too soon. I appreciate you and your reading. Yes, 100% Lovey. Very, very lucky to have such a beautiful father. Okay. So we've only got a few more minutes, but we will be out of here. Tammy Connolly, what's going on? Sorry, I've missed most of the night. Stressed out with family troubles. Don't say that. Just put it all aside. Tammy, just push it all aside. Just go, yep, okay, I can't control it. Move on. Don't push it into the universe where you're going to be stressed even more and then the family's going to have more trouble. So you've got, like I said earlier on the show, you just arrived, but universe here, spirit here, and you're going to be connecting them together, but you're again sending out the wrong message because you want everything to be great and happy and blah, blah, blah. But you're saying now stressed out and with family trouble. So what's going to happen is going to get worse and worse and worse until we stop saying that. Gosh. But anyway, we'll leave it there. I think we will be off, Ellie. So I don't think that we've got a prayer from Miss Harvey tonight. But tomorrow night we will have a prayer, and I'll leave it there. You're listening to Radio SWR 99.9 FM. We'll be back tomorrow night from 8 till 10, and have a beautiful evening. And over to you there, Miss Ellie. Good night, people. Bye.
999.com.au.
Well,
The home of everything to do with Sydney's West.
Favorite show.
Get the latest local news.
And see what songs playing now.
SWR 999.com.au.